Okay, we're going to watch Donald Trump introducing and inviting Elon Musk up to the stage. I think this is just undeniably an incredible aesthetic to see Trump and Elon on the same stage at the same time. Very interesting stuff. This is happening at Trump's return to the Butler, Pennsylvania rally, the site of that first assassination attempt where sadly Corey, the firefighter, was shot and is no longer with us. Unbelievable moment to watch. This is crazy. Just to see these two men on stage, it's quite the scene.
By one of the people who is going to help us build this incredible future, and he is a truly incredible guy. And I don't say that often.
Only every time you introduce anybody.
He's a great gentleman. He's done such an unbelievable job for North Carolina, for Georgia, for Alabama, for Florida, for Tennessee. His name is Elon Musk. He saved free speech. He created so many different great things. Where is he? Come on up here, Elon. He created the first major American car company in generations, and his rocket company is the only reason we can now send American astronauts into space. Come here. Take over, Elon. Yes, take over.
Hi, everyone.
That's so hype, though. That is so funny. That's so cool to see this. That's like this is for sure, I would say, the best endorsement you can get in America.
As you can see, I'm not just MAGA, I'm dark MAGA. Well, first of all, I want to say what an honor it is to be here. And, you know, the true test of someone's character is how they behave under fire. And we had one president who couldn't climb a flight of stairs.
Ooh.
And another who was fist pumping after getting shot. Fight, fight, fight! Blood coming down the face. Now, America is the home of the brave. And there's no truer test than courage under fire. So who do you want representing America? Yeah, absolutely. And I think this election, I think it's the most important election of our lifetime. This is no ordinary election. The other side wants to take away your freedom of speech. They want to take away your right to bear arms. They want to take away your right to vote effectively. You got 14 states now that don't require voter ID. California, where I used to live, is just passed a law.
I don't think many people kind of think that was a pretty subtle dig at California there.
Banning voter ID for voting. I still can't believe that's real. So how are you supposed to have a proper election if there's no ID? It's just meaningless. And free speech is the bedrock of democracy. And if people don't know what's going on, if they don't know the truth, how can you make an informed vote? You must have free speech in order to have democracy. That's why it's the First Amendment. And the Second Amendment is there to ensure that we have the First Amendment. President Trump must win to preserve the Constitution. He must win to preserve democracy in America.
So I think that the speech is about half over. I think that's a very strong start. Comes up, makes some solid points about why he believes Trump is the better option. Kind of takes a little bit of a shot at California, where Kamala Harris has spent much of her life. I think a pretty good start for Elon.
Yes. This is a must-win situation. Must win. So I have one ask for everyone in the audience, everyone who watches this video, everyone on the live stream. There's one request. It's very important. Register to vote. Okay? And get everyone you know and everyone you don't know, drag them to register to vote. There's only 2 days left to register to vote in Georgia and Arizona. 48 hours. Like, text people now. Now. Oh, and then make sure they actually do vote. If they don't, this will be the last election. That's my prediction. Nothing's more important. Nothing's more important. So get everyone you know. Everyone. So I'm speaking to people out there. Everyone in the crowd, I think, is already convinced. But for people out there that are watching the video, watching the live stream, you need to get everyone you know, at work, your friends, family, text groups, your social media, everything. Get them to register to vote right now. Only 2 days left for Georgia and Arizona. Only a couple weeks left in Pennsylvania. And if they're not registered to vote, it doesn't matter at that point. Register to vote. I'm being repetitive for a reason, okay? So nothing is more important. And a lot of people think maybe their vote doesn't count. Well, it does, okay? It does. It matters. And this election could be decided by 1,000 votes, 500 votes. A tiny margin. So get everyone you know to register to vote. I believe that's swapthevote.com. I believe that's the site. And double check that your registration is good. Don't take it for granted. I'm just being repetitive about this point because it is the one takeaway, more than anything, that will matter is getting those registrations and then getting everyone you know to actually vote. That is what will decide this election, especially in Pennsylvania. So thank you, and honestly, you want to just be a pest. Just be a pest to everyone you know, people on the street, everywhere. Vote, vote, vote. Fight, fight, fight. Vote, vote, vote. Thank you.
So I think like a pretty good speech overall by Elon there, I would say. The second half, in terms of being entertaining, that was obviously not the goal. I don't think the entertainment factor would have been a 10 out of 10, but I didn't want to speed the video up or anything. Like, I thought about it just because it's not the most compelling stuff, because he does repeat himself a lot, but I just chose not to because it is obviously a very important message. All these rallies, all the stuff that both candidates do, it doesn't mean very much if people just don't register to vote. They just kind of feel the enthusiasm, and then when it comes time to vote, they just stay home or whatever. So it's obviously an important message, and I did not want to skip through it. So one thing I want to point out that I didn't actually notice the first time I watched this on stream, does Trump hit him with the pull-in on the handshake? Like, I think he gives him a nice subtle one. I think it's certainly not that noticeable, but does Trump give him the not really. It was more of like a come in for to whisper in his ear. And then he gets a big cheer. I think that's such a cool moment. Probably the two, in my opinion, and I would think just according to the way I would see it, these are probably the two most popular people in the entire world right now. Like, if you disagree, let me know in the comments. Maybe you could say, who would you pick? I mean, you couldn't say Kamala. There's no way she's as popular as Donald Trump overall. Obama, now, no. Like, before it would have been Obama, but no, not anymore. Oprah, no. Cristiano Ronaldo, maybe you could say, just because he's so popular in so many countries. Taylor Swift. I mean, I would pick these two as the most popular people in the entire world. Maybe like Modi, Xi Jinping, but just in terms of maybe just in India, just in China, but I don't know.
What a great guy. And he'd rather be making rocket ships, because he'd really rather do that. Nobody better. I think he's got 90% of the rockets that go up. But Elon, thank you very much. Incredible. Incredible. What he says is true. What he says is true. You know, we're all having fun here tonight, but if we don't register and if we don't vote, we're just going to look upon this as another sort of nice day in our life, but it won't even be a nice day. We're going to look back and we're going to say, wow, it's a lot of time, a lot of effort.
So that's the end of the speech there. I think great moment. I don't think it was the most entertaining speech ever, but that was not the purpose. Like, Elon clearly did not go up there just trying to really pitch anything other than the idea of voting. He gave some remarks about how Trump had courage under fire, and then he went almost straight into, clearly I think on his mind was, I'm going to try to get this message out about registering to vote, making sure that you're actually voting, and making sure that you're talking to people around you in your life and encouraging them to vote as well. So overall, I think a cool moment. And yeah, like I said, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and like and subscribe. Have a great day.